Welcome to the Internet Confessional Booth, where the internet confesses, we gonna listen, and we gonna talk about them. So come on, y'all, let's see what they talking about today in the Internet Confessional Booth.
Part one on how the Fed sent a CI to date me. I'm gonna give you a backstory on how everything led up to this too. Okay. So, um, in November of 2023, I was going to have a tax class. The week that I was supposed to honor that tax class, I was called to film. If you know that, you know I do Tubi movies and stuff. So, I
Okay.
so
We got an actress.
a girl actually I had a special going on, so you can pay in full. If you paid in full, it was half off, or if you made a payment plan, then you had to pay full price. So it was one girl reached out to me and she paid in full. Everyone else was making payment plans. So okay, she paid in full. So because I could not honor it that week because I got a call to go film, I told her, I said, because she asked me like a year ago maybe, if she can come work for me. And at the time I was fully staffed, so no. So anyway, I was like, I tell you what, since I'm not able to honor what was supposed to go on, I'm gonna let you come work for me, and you're making money back, and you'll still be able to learn or whatever. Okay.
Okay, that's
So she's
good.
like, cool, I'll let her do that. Fast forward to January. January get here. I'm having my tax class. I'm gonna see if I can insert it at the end of this the tax class. But I don't know because I don't want to show people face. No, I don't want to show people faces. I don't want to show people who's working me faces. Okay, so we're doing it during the tax class. We're teaching the new girl. We're gonna call her Craig. Her last name. We're gonna call her last name Craig. It's a reason. Just follow me. So Craig blurts out in front of the staff, "Teach me how to do fraud."
Mm.
I instantly stop and I'm like, "No, sweetie, I don't teach fraud. What do you mean?" She was like, "Oh, well, teach me how to get a lot of money." I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to ignore that because
Hang up on you, refund your money. I can't do any business with you. If you said something like that in front of everybody, sounds like you know something and sounds like you're wired and you trying to, I don't know, like it's, I don't know, because I don't know if it's because I already know, like I don't know what's going on or what's happening, but I mean a confidential informant, I mean whatever. I can understand that, but I don't know if, I don't know, but I would have been freaked out and I would have been like, nah, nah.
I want to teach you the right way to do stuff, okay? I never plan on teaching anybody how to do, you know what I'm saying, nothing else. Why? So you can go back and tell my you didn't know. It's crazy. Anyway, red flag automatically. My staff don't like her. Want her out of there. Out of there. But I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm still going to honor what I said. Cause I said I was gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you.
Mhm.
You're gonna make your money back, and then I'll get you out of here.
Right.
So in the midst of that, after that class, we have a side meeting because she had to leave every day early because she had to go get her kids. So she leave at 3. The rest of us, we don't go home till like 7 or 8 every day.
No, she had to leave every day because she had to go back and go check back into the DA's or the whatever, the FBI office, the Fed's FBI, the Fed's office.
So we have a little meeting, and everybody's like, "We don't like her, Jessica. You need to get rid of her." And I'm like, "Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna. She's not gonna be here long. I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna let her out here, which will probably take 2 weeks in all for me to teach her, and then, she make her money back out of here." I also tell my assistant at the time, do a background check on her for me. Find out more about her. So, me and one of the other preparers, one of the seasoned preparers that's been with me for a couple of years, we work in the front office. Everyone else they be in the back office. So in the midst of so now my assistant is watching her, And she be having phone calls all the time, and my assistant listening to them. So my assistant finds out she got a baby daddy that's locked up that she's trying to get out of jail.
Mm.
And then I was like, find out the baby daddy name. And then we found it out too. And then because we first asked her where she was from, she told us she was from somewhere that she wasn't from.
So she trying to get her baby daddy less time or something. So they trying to tell on you, or they done told on you. Mm.
And but she mentioned where her baby daddy was from. And I know people that's from down there. So I'm gonna get to the point, y'all. So I ended up calling somebody, and they was like, you need to watch her. I said, why I need to watch her? Cause like she's real messy, and she always like being shit. And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, I'm gonna watch her. And they was like, also, um, she be trying to do any and everything to basically get her baby daddy out of jail. And this
Mm.
is coming from a
Told
dude
you.
that know her child's father.
Told you.
I don't know these people, y'all. All right, so let me get to the point of how that girl ties in to the CI that tried to date me. And I'm thinking they sent her in to work for me. They just know how I operate. Like these people been watching me for years. They just know how I operate. So I'm thinking they probably sent the girl. All right, cool. So a guy comes in. Now, mind you, I'm at my desk all the time, and I'm not able to catch every side I look or stuff that goes on around my office. I have an assistant; they do that, or the other staffs. I got a compliance officer. They do this type of stuff. Like I'm busy, I'm working, and if you ever been in my office, you know I got people in and out all day. So all I'm doing is I'm on the computer. I'm gonna look up once. I'm gonna talk to the clients, and I'm gonna go back down. I'm working. So the guy comes in. The people in the office said the girl and the guy make some kind of eye contact, some kind of look.
Mm.
I don't see the look. I don't catch the look. No. So the guy sits down and he has so most of my appointments are 45 minutes to an hour per person. If you have to do multiple years, it says that when we talk to you, we tell you you got to book back to back to back because you're gonna take up at least 2 to 3 hours depending on how much work I gotta do. So
Okay.
he come in there and he got like 3 years of unfiled tax returns and he got businesses. So he got a bunch of bank statements, all types of stuff like that. And he was like, I haven't filed in a while. I need you to file all this for me. I don't want to owe and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, I don't have enough time to do all this right now because I'm booked up for the day. But what we can do is I can reschedule you for when I have time, and then I'll book you out for like 3 hours because you had 3 years, so it's an hour per year, and we can handle that. So he's like, okay, cool. So he was like, do you mind if I just no, I think that day did he ask me did I want to go to lunch or something? I can't remember, but I was so busy that I didn't want to go to lunch. So I ended
Mm.
up looking at my schedule. I can get you back in 2 weeks from now. So he was like, okay, cool. So I booked 2 weeks out. In the midst of the 2 week time frame, he popping up because he said he works in the area. He
Mm.
popping up like every 2 3 days. He's like he's buying the office lunch. We not turning down meals, so
Right.
we eating good and all that. So he just popping up with stuff, and he's like, I want to take you on a date, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, cause a lot of men try to date me. Duh. Like, not saying duh like that, but I'm just saying men try to date you. They gonna try to
Right.
date you. Especially if they think you got yourself together and you nice looking, like they gonna try to date you. So I don't think nothing of it. So I'm just like, I'm playing it off like I ain't got time for that. I'm busy right now. So fast forward to his appointment. He comes in on the day of his appointment. He sits down. I wasn't really feeling his vibe because he was asking a lot. He kept saying, now mind you, he's a multi-business owner. It
Right.
was like a construction company and all like type of stuff like that. And he was like, you gonna teach me I don't know what it is. Everybody like teach me. So they're like, you gonna teach me how to do taxes. I'm like, you wanna do taxes? I said, we kinda like make the same thing. You wanna sit down and do taxes? He was like, yeah, I wanna do taxes. So I'm like, okay, I can teach you, but I can't teach you today. I can do your today you booked to do your taxes, so we're gonna do your taxes. So in the midst of that, I started asking him questions about his tax return. he's automatically saying stuff that red flags me. Like, I don't know nothing about this. I ain't filed taxes in a while. Just put whatever you want to put on there. Just don't make me owe. He said, matter of fact, make me get some money back. I said, you don't pay taxes, and I can't remember how the full conversation was, but basically I told him, I'm not gonna be able to get you no money back. But
Mhm.
I could, work this out. You tell me what your expenses are, and I'm gonna make you might can break even, but I'm not gonna be able to get you no money back just because the amount of money you make is
Mhm.
it's hard.
Right.
Like, that's not even realistic. So after that, he asked me, "Can I take you on a date that day?" Now that particular day, I was getting off work early, so I was like, I'll think about it. So we exchanged. No, I already had his number because he's my client. So I text him. He told me to text him when I'm gonna be free. So I text him when I'm gonna be free. He texts me. Oh my god, time running out. All right, I'll come right back. Part two. Hold on.
Okay. Part two.
All right, I'm back. Part two. So we done established them two that made eye contact, and I done did his taxes, and I done text him when I can go on a date with him. Okay, I go on a date with him, right? Now, mind you, I peeped that these two, Craig, the girl that was working for me, and the new guy, they got the same last name, right?
Mhm.
Now, before I even, start back talking to her, I go on a date with him. We go to a Jamaican restaurant on Grayson Highway. It's called Bamboo. I love it. But anyway, we go to the restaurant and we're sitting there talking, and I asked him, "Do you know?" Cause they got the same last name. And like I said, my staff had already told me they made eye contact and all stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do my little research. So
Mhm.
I'm like, do you know Craig? And he was like, yeah, I think he might have said he's her baby daddy cousin or
Mhm.
something like that. Anyway, long story short, they connected some kind of way.
Right.
Alright. So while we on this little date, he telling me like, "Oh, I want to get to know you." Um, he's showing me pictures of his house. Now, mind you, he has a nice car. It's
Mhm.
a truck, one of them trucks that sit up real, real high. See, I'm a big girl, and it was hard for me to get inside that truck. Like, it really stood up off the ground. One of them real bad lift kit. But anyway, so and then again, when I did his taxes, he gave me his bank statement. So he makes good money,
Mhm.
very good money. So I'm sitting there. He's just like, yeah. So when you gonna have time to teach me about, teach me how to do this? So I automatically, once he already told me he know her, and I'm already like on borderline icky about her now.
Baby girl, all these red flags, like I I I don't know. I don't know if because you are a teacher, you want people to learn how to do taxes and get in the field, but it's a lot of red flags. Like she asking, teach me how to do fraud. She paid paid the full price for the thing, knowing like I ain't gonna say knowing she probably ain't have it because you never know what people have, but like she said, everybody else did a payment plan. She was the only one who did full. Like, and when you see how people live and how people look, it's like, come on now, like I know you ain't really have this money to pay full, but again, that's prejudging somebody, so I can't really say that for certain. But I do feel like it's a lot of red flags that she kind of ignore. But okay.
I'm like, in some way, I'm not really going. I'm not teaching tax class right now. I only teach it at the end of the year. Like that, we were like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna be around. In my mind, no, sir, you're not gonna be around. This our first and last day. I promise you. This it. So anyway, after the little date or whatever, I make a phone call to the homeboy that knows people from the area where they from. So I call him and I'm like, a dude named we just gonna say Fred Craig. You know a dude named Fred Craig? He said, hold on, who? Go by I don't care give out nicknames stuff. Everybody gonna know what I'm talking about. Go by Tito. He like he go by Tito. I text old boy. I said your nickname Tito. He text me back. Yeah, that's what they call me.
Mm.
See, that nickname is what everybody calls you. Everybody know you've been in everybody's paperwork. You feel me? Nobody don't go. You don't go by your real name. Everybody know you by your nickname. So I text my homeboy when I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I say, yeah, he just text me that his name. He said, oh no, get rid of him. Get rid of him. He like he in everybody paperwork. He in people
Mm.
paperwork from Covington. He in people paperwork from Social Circle. He in people paperwork from Athens. Oglethorpe, like he is a profound informant. Like that's what he do. That's his job. All he
Mm.
do is go around from city to city in everybody paperwork. Don't matter what you do, and not just taxpayers, drug dealers, everybody. He just telling everybody. Like he had so many people ready to beat him up in Covington. Like he don't even go back there. Which I did hear he went back there and got beat up recently. But anyway, so when I find that out, I'm pissed. Cause now I got this girl in my office that done talk, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So he a certified snitch. He snitched. That's how he get his money. That's how he live. That's his job. He a certified snitch.
you already did some weird stuff. And you know this informant that walked in there, y'all done made eye contact in here and all this, and I know I'm under investigation, so I am pissed, y'all. I am pissed. So
Wait. So you was already under investigation. So you already knew that you were under investigation, and she came in there talking about teach me how to do fraud. Girl, get them people out your face.
I go back to work next day. All that happy go lucky, I ain't happy. I ain't happy. So the girl in there, and before I say what I said, because I fired her right then, and she had to go about it. She was real mad. She had stuff to say, like, "Girl, get out of here." You, I hate to say it, but me and the staff girl we jump on you, like, "Girl, you gotta go." But anyway, before all that, I asked her. I said, "Um, do you know Fred Craig?" She said, "I don't know him."
Mm,
Um, or whatever. I was like, he said that he's your baby daddy cousin.
right.
She was like, oh, I mean, well, I don't know him like that.
Girl, please.
Girl, he just said you didn't know this motherfucker, man. Like, which one is it? You know what? Don't even worry about it because you already you did the weird stuff at training. Then you still filed. I told you not to file your baby daddy taxes because he in jail. You still did that under my software. Then you noticed that
Girl, it get the saxophones is getting louder and louder. So now you ain't tell us that. You ain't tell us that she filed her baby dad taxes and you know he's in jail. Everybody know that's fraud. I know that's fraud. Girl, and I ain't never did nobody taxes a day in my life. I did my taxes one time on what them people name is Jackson Hewitt or somebody, and I only got like $20 back. I said I'd never do my taxes again. But child, okay.
informant. So and then they say you already be doing anything to get your baby dad out of jail. So y'all working together. So I just go on here and tell you what, baby. You're gonna get your check on Friday. You go automatically go to your account, and that's it. You just gotta go, baby. You just gotta go, whatever. Y'all, she was so mad. She was so mad. And I'm like, you already stay an hour and something from the office. You drive down here, and then you got these kids. You have to leave. You don't even work enough hours to do that. Like it don't even make sense or whatever. But anyway, long story short, I got rid of her and I got rid of him. I found out that basically both of them be working and they were both trying to get me and it did not happen. So I believe that the people was a little upset about that because the person y'all sent to work with me, I didn't allow her to work with me. The guy you sent to date me, I didn't let him. I cut it off. He was blocked, and this is weird. I blocked him on like he only had like face. He didn't have Facebook. He had Instagram, Blocked him on Instagram, blocked his phone number. He started calling me private, called me for other numbers. Like, he really was trying to get me. He wanted to get me bad. I'm like, no. And then recently, y'all, this was kind of like a couple months ago. He reached out to me, and this is before I had to go to court, so I already knew this is set up. He was like, I was just calling you about my taxes. Click, bro. We
Hang
ain't
up
got
on
nothing to
you.
talk about. You was a full blown rat, a known like noble rat. Like you done told on so many people. Like I can't even believe people really do that in real life. That was really weird to me. And I was like, dang, y'all, those people really out to get me. Y'all sending people into the workplace. Y'all sending this guy to take me on dates and stuff to come like sit up in his office. Um, like, it was weird. It was weird. But yeah, so that's the story on that particular situation. Now they did try other things. I I gotta decide if I want to come back because one of the guys that used to work with me, I gotta decide if I want to tell y'all this story. Cause yeah, he might be. I don't know. He gonna be pissed. But hey, it's true. It happened. People that was there, they know it happened. So I mean, I should be able to tell my truth. I feel. But hey, whatever.
Mm. So, yeah, I feel like she played herself. And I think as I'm looking on social media, on her TikTok, it looks like she may actually be in jail or in the feds. Um, I'm, I see a lot of pictures of somebody in the feds, and I'm assuming this is her. I mean, it looks like her. I think it's her. But anyways, yeah, Big Jess prison stay. Yeah, 1 year down. Big Jess is doing okay. She's in multiple programs. Okay, yeah, so she's in so they finally caught up with her. Whatever they did get her. So she is in the federal penitentiary right now. So hopefully when she gets out, I don't know how long she got, but hopefully when she get out, she do more story time because this was interesting. I do, like I said, I do feel like it was a lot of red flags. And then when she said that the girl did her baby daddy um taxes on her software, the girl came in and said, hey, I want to learn how to do fraud. The girl came and paid for the class in full. Now, like I said about that, I mean, she may have had the funds to pay it in full, but you have to look at people like you have to, unfortunately, you have to prejudge people. You have to look at where they stay at, how they look, how they dress, how their hair is like. Cause if like let's just say if her class was $1,100, how were you able to pay $1,100 up front when your hair not even done, or this is the type of car you drive, or and like I said, you can't really actually judge somebody just by how they look, but sometimes you have to in order to get the answer that you need, or to have discernment, because I mean it was a lot of red flags that she did not take heed to. So I mean, and like I said, it shows that she's in the feds right now. So hopefully when she get out again, hopefully we can get some more story times. But that was a little interesting, and yeah, baby girl, you should have paid attention to them red flags. Okay, so y'all, I went back on her page. This was a pinned comment. I didn't look at it because I don't know, but anyways, I just looked at it, and it looks like yeah, like I said, she has been in prison and feds. Um, and she got 8 years. Let's listen to what she is saying.
Y'all keep asking me how I feel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have like too many words. I When am I going? I don't know that neither. They're gonna send me a letter in the mail.
Mm.
Where I'm going, I don't know that either. They're gonna send that in the mail.
Mm.
Um, but I'm definitely gonna update y'all. I'm definitely gonna post it. I talked to my kids, all of my kids last night. They kind of blowed. I'm blowed. Um, I know why it was so excessive, but I don't even know if I'm able to say. Like, here's the thing. The reason why, so when I had bonded out, in my bond, like, little stipulations or whatever, it had up there that, I ain't allowed to talk about my case, period. And I think that's kind of strange. Like, y'all want to let me defend myself because a lot of shit was a bunch of fucking lies, bro. And y'all so dumb and hate me so bad that you'll believe anything. Anything. So, yeah, that part just really be me.
I don't think that they so dumb or they want to believe anything so bad. The thing is that they're mad. The government is mad that you basically outsmarted them. You got money out of them. So that's why they be so, oh, I'm for the, oh, you think you smart? Oh, you think you got over on us? Oh, okay, we for to show you. Like, so I think that's what it really be. Um, Again, this is just my assumption. I never been down this road. I never been to jail. I never been to prison. I never been holding cell. Thank you, Jesus. But this is just what I presume or whatever. But yeah, I do feel bad for her because 8 years is a lot. I don't know exactly what she did to get these 8 years. We know it's tax fraud, but it's like it's another girl that's on TikTok right now that's talking about she's doing like a countdown for her tax fraud and she only got a year in a day. So it's like, and then her friend got 2 years of probation. So hopefully she'll do a story time and we can talk about that. She come into the internet confessional booth, so we can talk about that. But yeah, I do feel sorry for her. Her name is Jessica. Jessica, my prayers go out to you. I pray that you knock those years down. I pray that everything goes smoothly with your kids, the transition or whatever you have to do. I pray that you don't have to. I heard that you only have to do like 80% of your time. 80% is still a long time, but make the best of it. But yeah. So thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, they're gonna come into the internet confession and confess. We're gonna listen and we're gonna talk about them. All right, talk to you guys later.